So I wanted to discuss making or preparing the cherry blossoms. So this is the inside of the cherry blossom, and what I did is I printed these out on paper with a rough shape of the cherry blossom. You can see the size, and then I printed, as you can see, that's only one sheet of paper, which I then used spray adhesive to stick it to the paper, and I even printed it in color, but I could have left it as white, but it's basically white paper printed in the pink to show what it looks like. And then I snip approximately around the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect, because in this case nature is not perfect, so you can see another one there. And I did the same for the buds. So you can see here, it might be a little more obvious. In fact, we have one of the outside cherry blossoms. So here's a white one, and I just printed it with an orange line around the outside on paper. Here's a bud, okay, and here's the blossom. So what happens with the blossom is you peel the paper off, just use it, so it's just stuck on there using spray adhesive. And I want to get a proper felting sponge, I have to admit, but this will do for now. It works because it's only a temporary stay. And then you grab whichever inside you want. That's probably a little big, so I'll grab a little smaller, because what I did is with these I made a whole bunch of different sizes, so I grabbed one that I believe will be the right size. So you can see, yeah, that looks pretty good. And of course it's kind of fun to have random different sizes, and then you peel the pink off and stick it on there like that. Okay, and then comes the fun bit. So using the needle, I'm just holding it in place, because this will ultimately, I will use the machine to attach this to the final, sorry, I'll try it with my right hand so you can see what's going on. Just stomp it in there until it's held in place, and then you pull it up, and voila, you've got one cherry blossom. And for my project, you can actually see I have quite a few of them already. I made these earlier, so you can see there's a whole pouch of them. The blossom is a bit more work, because you have to make a little ball and then attach that, should be right on the bottom edge like that. So let's see if we can do this so my hands don't get in the way. And we stick it down like that. What happens is once you've done enough, you can see that it comes through, so it's going to stay there, and then that's all you do to make the blossom. So I've got a fair number of blossoms that I want to finish still. As you can see, I've got a bag here which needs to be finished, and then they can go on the final drawing. So this is very approximate. I'm going to zoom out so you can see what's going on here. Okay, so this is the final design that I'm going to start with. Okay, or final design, yes. This is where I'm going. So what you can see is this part will be in one color. Then we've got this blue water, which will be another color. Then we've got the mountain, which is another one. Then we've got the sun behind the mountain. And then we've got the sky. And over top of that will go is the cherry blossoms in front. So while these are huge, they won't be actually like that. These will be bunches of cherry blossoms like that instead. So though on a piece of paper those are the same size, in reality those are going to be bunches of cherry blossoms, and I have to do the branches in a combination. I mean, the leaves I have to do as well, but branches would be brown felt, and stitching. So in reality, when you make a piece like this, and it won't be exactly like that, this is just for gauging the amount of material, the size and everything else, and I print this out on lots of pieces of papers in a tiled fashion using Serif Page Plus, and it gives me the ability to tape it all together, and then I can make the pieces so they fit exactly in the right size in the end. And then this Japanese lady, I will convert her into embroidery